Hello and welcome everybody back to some more Nomifactory CEO Hard Mode. Just doing some capacitor charging here. It was looking a little sad, so watching this bar go up is obviously great fun. Also have a chemical reactor in my inventory for absolutely no reason whatsoever, so that was a fun thing. Alright, that's good enough on you. Back in the slot you go. So, what did I do off camera? Let me look at my little list of things I did. So, we did the good old throw the paper in the thing and, you know, make it export the thing so it does the thing when you're crafting the thing for the micro miners. So, I could just request the tier 1 at least right now. So, if I just say request one of them, it'll order it, send it, get all the goods back out of it. This little jank setup is for building our tier 2, which, conveniently, there's parts in here already. So that interface just has a pattern set up for all the shit that takes a T2. And if we look in here, it's probably waiting for it to craft too. So the purpose of that is we want Radon. Red now. This stuff, which we can get from this stuff. Which comes from our tier 2 microminer, which we haven't encoded a recipe for or anything, but we're just gonna send it on through. So we need a couple of this here, I believe, and we'll take all these parts out, and then you just come over, click on the table, and say, "I'd like one of these, thank you." There we go. And just to make the system happy, you put it in here. And you take it back out. No, that just clears the craft because it shoved it back into the system. Because I'm not exporting it out of the table, and since I haven't set it up over here, we're just gonna shove it in here. There it goes. And then, unlike the last time, now what is up with you? You're not formed, are you? So that's what... Okay, what's going on here now? I think I have an idea what's going on here. That way. Yeah, that avoided it, but why did that? Hold on. Did I not keep these? Ah. Whoa, that's a problem. Okay, that's why that broke. Nope. And I don't see... You know, we're just going to clear it out and then put it back down because it was being kind of weird. So now we're at EV idling and it looks fine. We shouldn't have any problems because we're converting 4 amps of HV into here. Let's try that again. I guess we're going to have to make another one because I just voided that one. Grip on that microminer. So this is getting expensive. This is the third one this has happened to. What are we missing? We need to make aluminum gears. Yeah, that's not a list I'm going to sort through. This one's a little easier to find it. There we go. Screwed to gear. Big F on me for doing that one. Alright, where's our gear thing? And you go. Now will you make the thing? No. Am I just blatantly missing it? Ah. Don't know how to make conductive iron plate. I probably don't know how to make conductive iron either. Let's see. No, don't know how to make that either, so let's make that first. And that goes in the old alloy smelter with some iron and some redstone. And the plate is just in a bender. Bender on one. Interesting that he picks up all these other things besides the bender too. That one full? No, it's just Trying to get it to the right slot, though, is a little bit of a pain in the butt. Alright. Let's try inputs or nades. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. Not really. You get some expansion cards on that thing, too. Okay, try this again. Get some of those on the rack, too, because we need them. Gonna be needing them. With the bender's full, it needs more slots. I think the wire mill's almost full, and some other ones, too, so... Grabbing a couple extra doesn't hurt. Oh, I made view cells too for these, so if you just look at the right, that way, number of items this way. See, like if you looked at all this and then take this guy out, you get all those dots of fluids, and if you put it in, you get rid of them. Apparently, I forgot light fuel in it though, so have to fix that at some time too. A lot of dust, which probably should do something with at some point. Titanium's looking nice though. Yeah, I finally cut off the redstone processing because it was ridiculous, and now we're doing the ridiculous appetite processing instead. So that solved nothing. It looks like we've actually processed everything that we had here though during the day, so that's good. Which means I probably have a bunch of ilmenite too that I would need to cook up in a blast furnace at some point here. Yeah, we got 6,000 of it that we need to cook in a blast furnace to get more titanium out of, but not worried about that right now. I just want to see if this guy's done. Okay, you're all done. Make me the thing. Hopefully I don't void it this time. Okay. Now, just to double check, we have plenty of fuel for this and everything, right? 12 liters, yeah, we're plenty on that. We need 12,000 liters of fuel. We have 32 buckets in there, so that's not a problem. This guy's full, getting the 4 amps it needs of HV. That should be fine. You say you're okay, but when I put you in here, are you still okay? Are you still fine? Now it's working. Okay. Multi-block hadn't formed, and it was because I didn't load the chunk. My bad. Anyways, this will get a bunch of crap to work with. Namely radium. Or radon salt. What's it called? This stuff? Radium salt. For that, you need to extract it to get the radon, because the radon's used for the quantum eyes, if I remember right. Yeah, these guys. Those guys are what we need. To make, first of all, well, let's get the machine set up to process this stuff. So you just go in an electrolyzer to make radon. Takes a while. Probably should just set its own thing up down on a line somewhere, maybe over here. Let's make another converter, I guess, and do that. Yeah, we need EV for it. So we'd have to do maybe a 4 amp EV one. I think we have that in here. Yeah, we do. I mean, we have a couple of 1 amp ones. We could just set it up with a 1 amp one, because I didn't bother. Because I might as well use them, right? Do we know how to make the electrolyzer yet? Don't think so, no. Alright, where's our EV electrolyzer? In here. Recipe. Oh, we gotta go to this terminal. That one doesn't do crafting recipes. Just wait till we get the right circuits and throw it in, and into the assembler she go. That's not the right one. We need the, was our need circuits full? No, it's not. I wonder why it didn't show it up. Well, probably just because it looked for the name molecular assembler, not custom names. Oh, well, that's not the thing that goes in there. The pattern goes in there. Okay, can you make one of these now? Probably not. I think we need to know how to make platinum ore. Okay. That's fine. We can do that. I have a little bit of platinum. 1X wire is wire milling thing. Go for it. Now, can you make me the thing? Thank you. Wait for everything to craft up eventually. Let's just clear that craft. Here you're doing something. Oh, you're making resistors and stuff. Okay. And our fine electrum wire. See, there's a reason we have noises. Other things I did. We added a assembly machine on one. A long rod extruder. Plate guy was already there, I believe. Mixer on circuit 4 for something. I don't remember what it was. I think it was for black steel. Is what I think that one was. Oh my circuits. This is the other bottleneck we're going to make better. Won't quite solve it, but at least we can get to a EV circuit machine. So that should double basically all our circuit processing speed here. And maybe even allow us to go up a tier on some of them. Right now, we should look here and we should be able to see we have radium salt. Right, a bunch of end ores too. A bunch of shit here too that is gonna start processing over here probably. Maybe some of it, I don't know. No, it doesn't look like it. Gold, a bunch of tin. Okay. Anyways, let's go set this guy up somewhere down here. Oof. The lag, it'd be real. Right, energy converter, electrolyzer, there you go. Have fun. Put power to it. There we go. And we should probably just grab it and interface here and a fluid tank to put the crap in, right? One of those go. One of those go. And one of these go. Some of these guys here. Let's see, you needed one here maybe. And was it this guy that was getting? He's not too full, but we'll give him another one. Wire mill probably could use another one too. And yeah, we'll put it in there too. Okay. Make more as necessary. Interface, storage, bus, and super tanky. Alright. There you go. You're gonna store Radon. And I don't think we want to worry about fluid locking or anything on it because we're going to limit this guy. Radon one added. Alright, let's go ahead and grab an interface. Interface. Let's just do that instead. Actually, wait. Cancel that till that's made. Okay, now we can make one. These things are kind of expensive. They're not too bad though. We do need to maybe look at RAM and CPUs. RAM is not bad. CPU is kind of looking sad. I think I might have cut some in here. Let's see. Alright, we did some RAM. Did we make any CPU? Apparently not. Okay. Well, there's some RAM. What do you use these guys for? Other things like the LBs and the MBs. Okay. So what are these made off of? The diamond lens? We might as well use these wafers we got, right? Start cutting. Okay. Just before we run out of them, be like, oh, no, we gotta wait 30 seconds to cut one. It's set phase. All right, we're gonna swap you for this dual interface. And I don't know what I've done to really pair up my FPS, but it is not looking fancy, I'll tell you that. It just keeps chunking down for some reason. Oh well. Look at it later. Don't need this and this in our inventory anymore. Just that guy. Go configure you to do the thing. Bunk. Item and fluid out. Well, it's not going to take item output, so we do need a radium salt in here. Something like that. And then you're going to do fluid output through the top, but we need to have our screwdriver in the right slot because otherwise things go badly. And you're just going to make iridium until the cows come home or until... God damn it, quit lighting things on fire, lava. God told you not to do that. I'm curious because this other one doesn't seem to do that. It's only one under the dirt that seems to do that. Weird. Hate having open lava around. It's so annoying. Anyways. Back to... I mean, nothing's exploded, so I'm going to say it's fine, but I just don't like having the open lava around. Anyway, back to here. We need that in there. And we need a... Do we have a fluid one in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Good old fluid limiter. Really? Alright. They're not called limiters. They're level emitters. Get it through your head. Waiting on processors because there's really no way to speed that up anymore. Paralyze it and make a bunch, I guess, would be the option for that. Oh, look, I had like 5 of them right there. Wrong ones, though. Machine controller. You shebang, you go. This stuff I want. That much. Since that's more limited by how many microminer missions we run, I'm really not too worried about it. Where can we connect this guy up at? I guess we'll run conduit down that way. Oh. That's something I think we need to make more of. We get 2 pieces. This stuff is this recipe. And this stuff is this recipe with the styrene butadiene. Like so. And I think I already have the glass cable in here. Yeah, okay. Alright, put you in the assemblers you need to go into. So you're gonna go into any kind of assembler, I don't really care. Number 1 looks fine. And you don't really care either, but I'll put you with the other conduits. Actually, let's put this guy with the rest of the conduits too. Just for consistency's sake. Make me conduit. Okay. Yeah, I just wondering if I had the steps in the same machine or not. Probably do. Could be faster if it went the other way, probably, but you know, whoops. Worry about that some other day. You need to go down to here. You connect that up. Give it a second, it'll get salt in there. Just make it a stack. There we go. Okay. Now we need one of our good old conveyors. Oh, we got one left. One of these little guys left ready to work. Import. Don't care about the manual IO. Give me some radon. You can do this. Alright, and then rock salt also needs to go out, so I guess we do need both of these out, but we can figure out something to do with the rock salt later, I guess. More importantly, code a couple more patterns here. Begin patterns. Would you put some more in there for me? So we want to go with the bubble one. Which one is it? This one, I guess. This guy. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. This guy, which is made from one of these, which is also made from one of these. I don't think we have this in there. And did we do Flux Pearl? Yeah. This guy needs to go in there. All kinds of stuff in there. Let's go put those in and see what happens when we tell it to do it. Fill up some of these other assemblers here. Okay. Third base says. Didn't I tell it how to make that already? Yes. Because it's retarded and it's like, oh, I don't know how to do this. Dense energy cell vibrant. I don't have vibrant alloy? Okay. Vibrant, this stuff. What's that on? Any nothing? Okay, cool. So you can just make it in a mixer. Vibrant alloy dust is made in a mixer by doing this. This is made in a macerator, I guess, probably, by doing this. This is made in a blast furnace on 2 by doing that. Oops. Take out the circuit on 2 by doing that. This is made by mixing this. This, if we don't have any, is made by a macerator this way. That was this one? No. This one? Yes. Alright, let's start putting these in before I forget what I'm doing here. Oh, that's where I needed a pattern expansion. Okay. Expansion card, please. Wait for those to churn through real quick because we need more space in the macerator. Alright, these are going to be in a mixer. This one really doesn't care, so it can probably go in the one-on-one, I'm hoping. We'll find out here in a minute if it has a conflict here. Just trying to order some. If we just order a couple of that, does it work? Yeah, okay, so that's fine. This one has a circuit on it for some reason. Let's get rid of that. So you need to go in a blast furnace on 2. Stop it. Put it where it goes. This is a mixer one, and it doesn't care either, does it? On nothing. Yep, so mixer. Like so. Let's make sure that works. Okay, that looks fine. Those two needed to go in the macerator, which we needed the pattern expansion cards for, so let's go put those in there, which is over here. There we go. Now we got plenty of room. And then that and that should be able to go in there, and now we should be able to get where the hell we were working on. Okay. This one says it can't figure out what a wireless terminal is, so we have to fix that pattern, I guess, somehow. Nope. Which is this guy here is apparently wrong. Because weird, NBT is weird. Put it there. Do... I don't know, we'll just make it manually. I don't understand it. Dumb. Alright, let's just try it this way. One of those. What else are we missing? Lots of stuff. Dense energy cell, terminal, platinum rods, vibrant alloy. Well, we didn't actually tell it how to make the ingot. Oops. That guy. Blast furnace. Onto that hike. You go on to in here, and then we needed platinum rod. Which is the lathe key. It's easy to put it over here like this, because then I can shift click it in. Next step, what do you think? Dense energy cell to ME terminal. One of those is those. I don't think I even know how to make any of these things, so one of these. And I hate this because this isn't going to work, because the stupid things are like, yeah, you got a power in you or something, so you don't craft the right thing. I guess we'll find out here. Will you work? Probably not. Yes, he's gonna be like, I don't know how to do those energy cells. Oh. Because it comes up with a different friggin' data or something. I don't know. Not that one. It's this one, and then this. Yep, they're always fun. Always these stupid energy cells. How you doing, Endless Fields? Always these stupid energy cells too. I think we take this guy out though, and we just craft a regular energy cell. So if we can make one of these, right? We take you out. We go in here. Wrong terminal. Well, apparently I've never had an energy cell in my hand. And we just take all these out and put in this one instead. Will that work? It's usually how you fix NBT issues, right? Try it now. Yep, now it knows how to do it. Okay, cool. Yeah, we do exist. All right, we got to teach it how to make pure Certus. Okay, well, that's going to be a fun one. Another one that's weird. Let's see, because I think it's the seed. This, where's the pure Certus quartz? Is this guy. That, and we need to actually make one like that. And then if we set the pattern, we have to get rid of this, put this one in. No, you do this. Maybe it's not that pattern. Try that. Let's see if it'll make the seeds. In you go. Will you make seeds correctly? Okay. And then for the pure Certus is actually you just have to do it manually. One of these is one pure Certus, where we are. There you go. Fantastic. And you go in the crystal thingamabobber growthy thingy. There you go. Now, will you make me the dense energy cell? Or are you just being dense and not going to do it? Alright, looks like it's all there. Let's see if it actually will do it, though. Looks like it's okay. Have to macerate all down all that fluix that I never bothered grinding ever before. Okay, so that works fine. We have a dense energy cell. And you look at the wireless terminal, it probably doesn't want to do it still. Yep, it needs a crafted one maybe. Yeah, okay. So let's go. What required the dense cell in that chain? This guy. Oh, it's actually that guy. Okay. It's like if I actually wanted to make one. Yeah, so it was funny. I went ahead and I did that when I first started making them. I was just like, oh, how long is this going to take? And I chucked them into a pool of water. And by the time I had made up the entire infrastructure to make the crystal growth chamber, they still weren't done. I was like, okay, well, they were like at 5%. I'm like, okay, well, apparently not worth. All right. Take that out, put an actual one we crafted in there, re-encode it, and let's see how that works. Although it probably doesn't need to work now, but would it work? It would, except for the quantize and the terminal. Okay, cool. So quantize. Mm-hmm.
Like shadow.
Oh. Cat's obsessed with shadows. Alright, so that's that. In the chemical bath. Ah, okay. There's something else we need to make then. Don't think I have a bath. Nope. One more machine to add to the pile over here. That's the wrong recipe. That one. Okay, make me a bath. And I guess probably a dual interface if we're doing a chemical bath. Get this going, which we're missing. What? What? You don't know how to make titanium rods? Are you serious? There's no way I don't have enough titanium, so don't give me that nonsense. You're right here. Apparently I didn't have the pink rod on there. Okay. One of these. Grab that dual interface out of here. Should be the tagline. Just one more. As we look down the line of, this is just basically the pattern machines for that I just, because I was like, I'm gonna wait till EV so it's all decent speed, but I have 6, 7 extruders now on here. No, 8 extruders now on here for all the different things. It's like, yeah, it's fine. All right, working on that last EV one. Well, it's not quite as hard as it would be for some other people, because I have played through like the whole of the regular Nomifactory like almost twice now, so quite a bit of an idea I'm doing. Just the CEU is all new and the hard mode is all new, so. And then I added the fluid auto crafting because I'm just not dealing with the rest of it. All right, you go there, you go here. We're going to point you down just because we can. There you go. And please tell me chemical bathing doesn't need circuits for things. No, this guy. All right, just fluid and I. So this is going to go in here. I'm going to say that. Both things go out after we do the thing with it. We actually haven't ran any conduit down here. No wonder these machines don't work. There. Now maybe when I actually go to use that, it'll work. Yeah, I haven't, like, I hadn't touched Great Tech until Omnifactory came around. I got about, I want to say the EV the first time I played Omnifactory. Then I tried it again a little bit later, got to about IV, and then the whole Nomifactory thing happened, and I tried it again early this year, and I got all the way through it to tank. And then I was doing a series on YouTube, and it just like, I was using like conduit covers to make things pretty, and it just started lagging so bad. I'm like, I don't want to rebuild everything. So it's just like, I'll just play a new one. Probably doesn't need a custom name, but we're going to throw one on there anyways. I think it would already said chemical bath. Okay, now we need, wherever we shove that pattern. Let me make sure this works. Yeah. How long does that take to make? Probably just takes forever to make, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh dear Lord, those take forever. 12 seconds. Ridiculous. Anyways. Thankfully, I don't think we need too many quantumized right now. We'll need them in great quantities later, but for right now, there's only a few things I want for them. Is like this guy here. I don't think I made that recipe. Anyways, let's see. And your thoughts here? What do you say we don't know how to make? Apparently we put that in the right place. I don't believe we did. Just the terminal. I don't think I put this in the right place. We're going to find out though. Oh yeah, it's like almost like half the pack even after you get to tank. This one though, you get, instead of that, you get these things. This is like your tank, basically. You get all these different fun recipes that make things, and yeah. Because these guys come from reusable micro miners that you just give it a piece of cobblestone and this thing and an advanced microverse, and it spits out those. And then you use these things for various whatever ores you want out of them. Oil sands, compressed infinity dust blocks, and all that stuff that normal people have. All right, we're working on making the second circuit. Is this one actually in an assembler? I don't think I put it in the right thing. Maybe I did. Oh, okay. Never mind, I did. I was wrong. So we need to know how to make a terminal. Is that what it was? An ME terminal. Which one is it? Regular ME terminal with that one. Oh, not the crafting, just the regular one. Like that. Is that illuminated? That should be fine, because I think this is the regular one. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't even know how to make those. I think I do. Well, I got a couple there. Do we know how to make those? No. Okay. Into the things you go. Yeah, that's a CEU hard mode specific thing. What did I just pitch on the ground? Okay, that one. Like regular in normal CEU, I believe it just goes to tank, and they use tank to get, you know, creative tank to get all your stuff. But then this one, there's no recipe for the tank. So, yeah. I'm wondering what it'll take when I get that far, but I haven't got there yet, so I'm just ignoring it for now, as the smart person does. Just like, we'll look at that when we get there. Okay, now will you make the thing? I think it's making the thing. And we don't have one of these, so let's see. Make me one of those. Make me one of those. And make me one of those. Okay. Yeah, no DML. Honestly, they've changed the recipes enough I don't feel like I need DML. Like, yeah, I did a bunch of mining, but then I just made the little... These guys. These ones here mine out a 3x3 chunk area. So you just go find what you need and move a miner to it if you start running low on materials. And like, if you look at and I've just have them with ender chests coming back, so ores are all kinds of crap that I still haven't even touched. Like almost a full page here of stuff that I need to process at some point, but like that's a retarded amount of iron and gold. That's a retarded amount of lead, you know, sulfur, more iron and gold, emeralds, pulsating iron. But a lot of the stuff you don't need so much of because you're not using like numismatics. You're just using, I'm using the diesel turbine here, basically. And it's barely just chugging along. It's not really running that hard, so powering basically this entire line when things run, as well as some of that over there. Prior to that, I used regular diesel, so you got low combustion engines straddled everywhere. Little oil area over here that's basically making our diesel. Almost ran out of it though. I had to add another distillation tower over there last time I was playing last episode, so we had to get that fixed. All right, now can we make the thingy? Oops. Don't actually know how to create it, just make one. If I remember right, this just has to exist for you to use. You just need that to exist. All right. Now we make this guy. Oh, wants a crafting terminal. Okay. Glad I did. Yeah, feel free. Tends to be a lot long-winded, me derping around, so you may want to watch them on like 2 times speed. But there's a lot of mistakes being made and corrected, we'll put it that way. But yeah, feel free to go back through. That's mostly why I stream on YouTube as well. It's just, it's easier to keep all the VODs together and in a nice playlist for those people want to go back and look at it. It's all playlisted up. It's kind of got a little bit of summary on what I did in the description, you know. All right, now can we do a wireless terminal bubble thing? Now, will you do it? Do the thing. Make me the thing. Yay. Everybody says. Yay. Okay. And you go through here and you say, yes, we're linked. Now we need a... Yeah, Twitch is awful for VODs, honestly. I think it's this guy. We need to make one of them. Well, second one. And then we needed booster cards, I think. This guy. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch is honestly awful for anything besides live stream content you caught, you know, while it was going on. Otherwise, it's just uploaded to YouTube because it's Garbo. So the Infinity Boosters is, you know, you need... Oh. Never mind, this has changed. Okay. So, never mind. We don't need to do the wireless thing. We can just make a couple quantumized then. Let's get a couple of those started up, and I think we need to make another receiver, though. I think we need 2 of them. Because I think we have to have one to actually receive our signal after we've made the Infinity Booster here. Thank you. No, I actually just want to make it. Not going to make multiple Infinity Booster cards. We don't need to do that. No. I used up Quantum Eye, I believe. Make another one. Chemical Bass over here like, I'm doing it as fast as I can, you jerk. Then we're just kind of leaving this tree here just because I know it pisses people off, so I'm just like, yeah, I'll leave it there. Kind of like my base design, just some people just can't take it. They're just like, oh my god, it's so bad. I'm like, yeah, but I know where everything is, so it's fine. As long as I don't stop playing for like a month and then try and come back to it, it's fine. Restream.io. There's a, basically it's got a chat box that I can read that pulls both from Twitch and YouTube. And then it's got a little plug-in so you can, put it onto the stream itself. Some customization. I just kind of like that look there. It looks pretty nice. And it's readable. People watch back the VODs later. Okay, those 2 go in there. We needed the Infinity Booster. Yeah, that's what we were making, right? This thing. Make me that. Okay. And then this guy's coming with me. And we need to take you. No, it's out of range. We have to put it in here and do it? I remember. Oh, no, we do it like in here. Where is it you do it? It's not in the terminal. Remember. No. I think you need it to be in range first here, so if we just put you on here. Here. Slap on the cable already. Can you slap on the cable, or am I thinking of the wrong thing? Oh, I think this is what we need. The access point. Okay, that's what we wanted to make, not the receiver. The receiver doesn't directly do it, I don't think. I think we need this guy. We just have a hard time remembering these because you make like one a playthrough. Like I never remember exactly what we did to make it. So this thing, can you go up on here just somewhere? Yes, okay. Yep, range 16 meters. Now we should be able to open this guy. And then we can stick that card in there, right? Yes, Infinity Booster card installed. You go in there, and now we have, now I gotta switch my damn keybinds. Oops, that's the wrong one. Options, controls. Oh, key, that is gonna be, oh, it's this, isn't it? Okay. Get rid of that. There we go, and this will put over there. Okay. There we go. Now we have our terminal wherever we want to go. So handy. Okay. That was the first thing we were going to do with Radon. Or quantumize, I guess is better said. I believe the next thing we needed to make emitters for, well, we'll use it for qubits later, but I wanted this guy here. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Tell it, make this like this. For a very lot of parts, and it's very expensive, but I don't care. I want faster circuits, so get on it. Really? I don't know how to make mainframes. Okay. Canthal wire. Alright, so we need to encode a couple things here then. No. Cancel is just 1 and 2, and that's fast enough that it should be fine. So let's tell it how to make that. But it doesn't make a hot cancel, it just makes a regular one, like so. And that goes in a blast furnace on 2. We know how to make cancel now. We need to make cancel wire. That's not a wire mill. This is a wire mill. Like, sounds like a Crocodile Dundee. That's not a wire. This is a wire. It's like, that's not a wire. This is a wire. Pulls out the 16X cable. Bam! There you go. That's a wire. Okay, what else did it want that we didn't know how to make? The actual mainframe? But other than that, we should know everything? Okay. Well, this guy is stupid expensive. We're not doing that one. We're doing this one. With, oh god, and I waited too long and it changed all the stuff to the stuff I didn't want. We want that one. Tin, anneal copper wire, 2 workstations, some frame boxes, and that's 1 IV circuit. Oof. Ridiculous. There we go. Do it. Make the thing. What are you missing now? Circuit boxes? Probably the frame boxes, yeah. Alright. Aluminum is probably that one, and that should be on 4. Rid of that. Throw that in there. That's going to be on the ass machine on 4. There we go. Now will you do the thing? It says I can do the thing. That's a lot of garbage to go through. Exactly. I feel like that one might be timeless though. Like, it's probably been put enough memes on Reddit or something that people would actually get it, but I don't know, maybe they wouldn't. I know my kids don't get a lot of crap that I say to them. It's like, you are a deprived child, I'm sorry. So we need to make 5 EV circuits still. Make one mainframe. Oh god, that's awful. Not even gonna look at it anymore. We'll just leave it there for now. Okay, at this point, I guess we can ask the quest book what to do. I kind of where what did I want to do next is the thing. Apparently, it doesn't think we make quantumized because we never grabbed any radon. Okay, well, we can fix that. Here, look, I have a bucket of radon. Yay! Put it away. Don't hold on to it. It's hot stuff. Alright, now it should trickle through all these other quests. Quantumize, and now it says EV circuit assembler. I suppose I should get into plastic boards at some point. That's going to get us to socks onto these guys with nano CPUs, carbon fibers, all that good nonsense. And the alloy blast smelter. I believe those were the two big things I needed for the radon for, though, was the explosion compressor, gemstone sensors. I think this was another one that was IV locked. Yeah. Need another storage for it, though. I don't have any of those. Don't have any tungsten steel yet, me either. So that's kind of a... Yeah, these guys take a lot of radon too. That's something else our chemical bath will do eventually in the future. All right. How's that coming along? Very slowly, right? Looks like it. Probably this is chugging through that IV circuit. 40 seconds for one circuit. Well, I really want to upgrade this guy. Those will at least take 20. It'll push the EV ones down to 5 seconds, I think. So that's great. Instead of 10 seconds each. While we're in here, though, let's grab this stack of those I made, and you can go in here. What are you doing? Aren't you cutting, sir? What's the problem here? I'm only outputting 2 amps on that thing. That's kind of suspicious. Oh well. Look at it in a minute here. Get why this guy's not cutting. Oh, he ran out of lubricant. Whoops. I forgot I don't actually have that piped in there. So, to do it the good old-fashioned way, where you just take a big-ass drum and grab the... It's one of these yellow guys, right? There it is. Just grab like 50 buckets of it. Slap it on top and say, drain. There we go. Now it's cutting again. And we'll stick those in here for now. It's too bad machines can't just only accept things they have recipes for. Yeah, clean room is a CEU thing. I know that, like, Greg Tech has it, or New Horizons, it's a thing as well. Seen it in that one as well. But if you're talking just between CE and CEU, I don't think it existed in CE. Okay, did we get the thing? We did. Let's go play around with wires in here and hopefully don't blow anything up. So that needs to go away then. We're just gonna do the safe strat here where you just cut all the wire. This is a high voltage one that we can put. Let's cut that wire just in case. You can go there. So that's your input, and then we can get rid of these two. We still haven't fixed the engraver yet, so yeah. So that worked for you. And we're gonna replace this guy. There we go. With this guy. You output that way. Don't put my wrench in there. What are you doing? And allow input from the output side. Do I have a soft mallet? There we go. Should be able to bong this up a couple amps here. Yeah, there's 4 amp. Hope we give it 4x wire now. Boom. just kind of waiting for it to happen one of these days. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm almost positive it's going to at some point. I'm gonna get the voltages wrong and it's just gonna boom, something's gonna blow. But this should all be hooked up correctly now. If we go over here and try and make a circuit or something. Let's try and make one of these and see how long it takes here. We don't know how to make ender pearl dust. That's nice. I thought we had a buttload of ender pearl dust. Currently not. What is the recipe that I was using for these? This one? I think this is the best one. Yeah. So some beryllium and potassium on a mixer in one. Okay. Wrong terminal. This guy. Mixer. That. Get rid of that. Code that. And away we go. This mixer getting a lot more use than I thought it was going to when I first built it. But now we should be able to make like 10 of this real quick. We don't have any beryllium, right? Wow. Do we have any beryllium ore? Oh, we've got it all as ingots, that's why. Okay. Well, you know what to do then. This is made by smashing up an ingot, apparently. So, get on that. At least until I get it to where it's coming in as dust from ore processing, so... There we go. Now, will you make me the ender pearl dust? Kind of curious to see how fast that mixes. I know it's a pretty slow recipe. Okay, that's not too bad, terrible then. Now, if we want to make a circuit, can we do a circuit? Let's see what an EV takes to make. It's not bad. That was about 10 to 15 seconds. Probably 15 seconds. And I didn't have any of the prior tiers made up either, so that's pretty good. Okay, next job, I think, is to make some tungsten steel up. And some... let's see. Alright, we've got a decent amount of dust here to cook up, so let's do that. We're just gonna jam that in this boy over here and let it go. He needs 2 on helium. Actually, let's just tell it how to make it and then we'll just order a bunch here. In you go. These guys, I forgot to see if they were on blocking or not. They should be on blocking mode, otherwise they're gonna screw things up. Okay. So tungsten is made. This stuff is made by... Where's that? Not that one. This one. Get rid of that, get rid of that. That's actually this. There you go. Not 2, you genius. 1. Oops. That's not a thing, a macer blast. Since we've got the dust kind of stored up, we can just order like a couple hundred of this here. Or maybe like 32, and we'll just see how long it takes here. How long do you take to cook? Quite a while. So, but we're gonna need that, because we need to make more things. First thing I think I want to make is another one of these guys. I really think I'm going to run out of power real quick here if we start pushing IV. Because honest, this is making what, 1 amp of IV. So yeah, we're gonna burn through that real fast. And I think the actual thing you want to do is make a tower of power of these guys. Why did I think these needed IV? I don't see anything needs IV or the tungsten steel. My nuts? I just... that didn't need it. Oh. Apparently nothing on this thing needs tungsten steel, and I'm just insane. Okay. What was I making the tungsten steel for? I don't know. Alright. Back out of here. We're gonna ignore this whole tab for now. Just keep working through here. Oh yeah, that's for your tier 3 so you can get the alloy blast melter. We should probably do this. LCR time. Why do you want me to make a Cooper nickel coil block for this when I can already make tungsten steel one? I don't get it. Let's make all this garbage though. Nothing difficult in there at all. We already know how to make PTFE because we have a bunch of it stored up. We'll just have to tell it how to make the pipes and all that garbage. Alright. Why is that not... I am not making another Cooper nickel coil block. You can bite me. Where is... I think I've already upgraded them all too, so I don't even have any more. I'm almost positive I grinded. Nope, Parallel 7 has one. You, come here. Here we go. Perfect. Back you go. There we go. That saves us that mess. Oh, I know what I wanted to make the tungsten steel for. It's for the output hatches for it. It's this guy, and then the energy hatches are both require these things. Well, I guess I don't need a 4 amp energy hatch. I'm just the regular energy hatch requires these, which is fine tungsten steel wire. Okay, that was the reason that we needed it. Okay. And then power ICs. How many of those do we have? Because I know I can't craft it yet. Power ICs. Only like 4 of them. Is that the one you carved with topaz? Yes. Or brown. That's right. Okay. Let's throw some of them in the carving machine here while we're thinking about it. The poop brown lens goes in here. And the Nequadas or glowstones can go in there with it, right? No, where's the glowstone? Glowstone makes 1 to 1. Takes forever. That's fine. Grab all this crap out of here. And you can cut those up while we're waiting. And how many do we have? 13? Let's just do this whole bit in here. We're going to use more of those later, right? Basically, for every EVF we make, we're going to use one, so probably. Oh yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting to do this. I have this thing. You can just go in there. How handy is that? Let's double that up. And... oh, I stole the diamond lens. I'm an absolute monster. Don't get your lenses confused here, folks. Okay. So yeah, this guy needs a 4 amp dynamo hatch. That's what I was needing the tungsten steel for. Let's do a quick power double here then. If we needed, what, 2 ULV inputs, 3 is it? Because it needs lubricant. Oh, that's right. These are hard to stack, aren't they? Because I need... you only put things on the... you can't put anything on the edges. So I don't know if I can actually stack one. I think I got to use this bottom for input, too. Maybe? No, I think maybe you can. You just can only stack 2 up. Let's give it a try here. I have to encode a bunch of patterns for this thing anyways. So we need the this thing. Yeah, I haven't encoded any of this, so off to the crafting table we go to make parts. So that's that. There's the combustion engine. And then as far as its parts go, we need... Oh, which ones do we got here? ULVs or LVs? I guess ULVs is going to be what we want. And we don't have that done either. ULV input hatches. Don't know if I know how to make the ULV holes either, but for now we'll just throw it in here and see. Yeah. Don't know how to make the holes yet. Okay. So hatch. No, these are both going to be in assembler. I'm looking at the sky for some reason. Alright, so hatch needs a hole, which needs to be done in assembler with polyethylene. Yeah, that's fine. And then this thing is here, 8 on 8. Wrought iron plate? Ooh, okay. That. This one could go on a different one. Yeah, we'll put it in with that one. That way they'll kind of stick together here. Alright. Now we should be able to make like 3 of these. Right? We don't know how to make wrought iron plate. Figures. This stuff is... Bent out of that on one. And then this is... I mean, yes, but I would run out of ilmenite making it pretty quick. I think I have to set up an art first. I don't think I've done this yet. Apparently lots of things in the arc furnace give wrought iron, but the one we're interested in is this here. Alright, well, there we go. Time to make an arc furnace, I guess, huh? That one. Didn't see what that desk was. Graphite? Okay. That shouldn't be a problem to make. I'm not worried about that. One of those. And what do we need to make graphite? What do we grind up to make some graphite here? Probably some actual graphite would be the option. I suppose I could process a diamond ore, but that ain't happening. Okay. Just get some graphite. Fine. Oh, apparently I have plenty of ingots. I can just grind a couple of these up. Okay. So graphite dust is made by smashing the ingots that you've already made back down, because that makes sense. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the glowy EBFs and stuff. Okay, that goes in there, and then this is going to be in our new arc furnace. Did we not make it? I thought we made one. Hurry up and get on it. We're still working on 16 of those, so they're not going forever. Oh yeah, other things I did. I decided we needed more crafting power, so there's 4 16Ks with some all the 4Ks we had underneath them, so those are a bit better crafting towers. The cell workbench we did for the view things, and then I added a whole nother drive of 4K storage over here because things were red, and I was like, oh, we better fix that. Now we can store even more garbage ores that we're never going to do anything with and not have to worry about it. You can see too, this puts the nitrogen in it. Interesting. Oh, that's probably before I put it on. Um, yeah, that was before I put it on the locking mode or blocking mode, so it shoved it in here anyways. And then there's a vibrant alloy in here, and the nitrogen's waiting in here to go into here, but there's no room. But that's what these little ingredient buffers do. They can just store. They basically are just somewhere to store what's been pushed out of an interface, fluid and ingredients, and then you manually pipe them to wherever you want. So like this one is all the items go down into here, fluids get piped into here. Same thing with this one, it's just on circuit 1. So I kind of figured out how to do a blast furnace that I can basically request anything on circuit 1 or 2 out of. Hey, there's another one done. Okay. Yeah, it's part of the fluid auto crafting mod, and this is the problem I'm into right now. Is this is kind of plugged up with the tungsten steel, so it's kind of 11 more crafts before it's gonna finish that. So that's gonna be about 3 to 5 minutes, which I'm gonna say okay because I need to go get a refill on my coffee and stuff. So I will be back in about 5 minutes. Alrighty, I am back. Good night, Endless. Have a good night, and we hopefully see you around again. Okay, so the arc furnace got done. The interface for it is done. Go set it up at the end of the line here. Just tell it to output anything it comes out of it. And that way. And you can allow input. And smack it with a hammer. Make it look cool. There you go. And always remember, plug in your wires. Now we should be able to tell it how to make El Dorado iron. I don't know why wrought iron always just looks like it's spelled wrong to me. Iron dust, no. We want iron ingot. It's there. Okay. We'll tell it how to do it out of ingots. Did I already make one of those? I did. Whoops. In that case, clear that one. Advanced arc furnace gets that bad boy. Put you back in here. Okay, now can we make our thing? What were we making? I don't remember. Well, we were making more power generation, right? So we needed the ULV input buses, right? Yeah, that's what it was. These guys. Those three. Okay. Those three. And then we need a 4 amp dynamo, which we don't know how to make. It's gonna be this guy, which has all kinds of problems of what it doesn't know how to make from there. Is that even the right one? 4 amp, just an assembler with nothing. Okay. I just like being able to type in ass. It just makes me giggle every time. Alright, in you go. So what do we need to do to know that? So we need to know how to make the dynamo hatch and the transformer. Okay. So the regular dynamo is made in assembler this way. I'm running out of room in this one. Might have to do a little pattern swap in here and put some of these in other ones here. Let's maybe make another one that doesn't have anything in it. And then we needed the voltage coil. This one. Need to know how to make you. You're on 1. Alright, what else we need? We needed the transformer. Right? Yeah. Transformer. EV. You're just a regular crafting recipe, so let's get you encoded there. So many picks for this thing, like it takes a lot. Just empty assemblers. There we go. That one will need circuits eventually, so maybe we should do that. Grab you out. And put you as well. Well, yeah, you as well. You as well. And that one doesn't take any. Okay. These can go in this one because they are going to need circuit upgrades eventually. Once we get to the next tier, we have to go through all those patterns and fix them. Awful. Transformer. Okay, so we know how to make that. Now can we make the 4 amp dynamo hatch? No, because we don't have any picks and we don't know how to make fine tungsten steel wire. Okay. Do we know how to make tungsten steel wire? We do know how to make the regular wire, we just don't know how to make this stuff. Into the wire mill you go. There you go. And then we needed more picks that we're doing manually over here. Still, there's 28 of them. Start cutting. Okay. These ones we actually get 4 per, so that's not too bad. They take about a, decade to cut, but it is what it is. Put those back in here. Hey, I remembered I don't have to use the thing. I have a hotkey now to get to my table. How fun is that? Start working on the rest of the parts while those cut. So that's the dynamo hatch. Let's see. We're going to try and wall share this, so we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. Don't even know how to make those either. Rude. Those are on 6. Nope. Encode it that way, please. And we need to know how to make these as well. Frame boxes are on 4. I think I need to just maybe make another assembling machine here pretty soon for things that don't have a circuit, because otherwise we're going to start running into conflicts and it's going to be bad. I'm thinking R12 or so. They're pretty cheap. And then these guys here, do we know how to make these? Can we make those? No. They're on 4 with titanium gears and everything else. Okay. So these guys, no, where'd they go? These guys. So that, take out the 4. Alright, and we need you to go on 4 as well. And we need 2 of them, I think. We already got 2 of them, but it's encoded now, ready to go. Then we need the intake casings, which I'm pretty sure we don't know how to make because they're not there anywhere. So yeah, those take a lot of parts that we probably still don't know how to make either. So let's just put you on an assembler machine of some sort. I guess you can go on 6 for now. Rotors, casings, fluid pipes, that shouldn't mess up anything. Gearbox. Oh, what is that thing called again? Intake. 5 of them, I guess. All right, apparently we have all the stuff for it. Let's go check on our pick wafers again here. Sounds like they're still cutting in here, but we should have some at least now. Yeah, okay. I think 16 will do the job, maybe. Okay, we need those. Let's go ahead and order our 4 amp dynamo hatch here. Where are you? There you are. What else do you need? Aluminum springs, platinum cable. Okay. Platinum cable is done with styrene butadiene because we don't do anything with silicone rubber because screw that. And then we need a spring, which is gonna just be a metal bender on 1 with a long rod. And I'm pretty sure we need to learn how to make the long rod in the extruder that we set up earlier, so do that as well. Alright, so long rod extruder. It's gonna be that. And this was on a bender on 1, which is this guy. And then this last one was in an assembler somewhere. Go and put it with the rest of the cables here. All right. Now can we do... Nope, that's not what we wanted. Why'd you move around? One of this guy. Okay. Now it says we can make it. Nice. It's literally the most complex part of this block. Like, it's quite a bit of pieces to get all put together here. We actually have the combustion engine even made here. No, make that. What don't you know about titanium gears? Oops. I think that's how we're making them, is an extruder. Like so. Now can you make the thing? Should be good. Okay. So the other stuff we needed was the intakes and the gearbox and the titanium things, whatever they're called, these guys, and our ULV input hatches. I think that's everything except for the actual controller for the large combustion engine. And then we're gonna do a bit of rewiring here. I'm gonna change this out and put it here. We'll put one of these guys here, 4-amp converter here, and then we could just run wire from that. Or we could just move this down a little bit and run a 4-amp converter into the back of it or something. But we want to go all into conduit at this point, because conduit doesn't have amp requirements, and it'll just fill it up in the output, you know, and then we can just replace it with higher tiers here eventually. That this has to do oxygen, lubricant, and butane boosted. All right, let's see if we can actually do this without... Oh, we need a muffler hatch here. Do we know how to make a muffler hatch? No. Rude. Muffler hatch. It's this. And a maintenance hatch is in the other one. Because that's this. Now we have an assembler on one. We can actually encode this. Actually, it's not that. It's this. Thank you. There's one. You go in there. In there. And the muffler hatch is just a crafting pattern, so you go in here somewhere. Okay. One of those. And then, I believe I have a bunch of these already made. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. I have to take a peek at what's, just a sec here. I'm gonna just look through and see what's going on here. Yeah, okay. I need to, let's see, which one is this? This is this guy. I need to cut down the memory on either the server or the client. Probably the client, I'm thinking. Yeah, we don't need that much room. Okay. I'll have to cut that down later, but for now it's okay. Muffler hatch has to go over here. So we'll put you there. I'm gonna hop up here. You there. Maintenance can go there. Generator goes there. These guys go here. Here we had an extra one. These two go here. And then this has to be... No, that's the bottom. So this needs to be all... Oops. This needs to be all these there, and the dynamo that we haven't grabbed yet. This guy needs to go. Is there a hole in the ground there? Rude. There. These all need to be those. These two can be something else, and those two on top can be something else. So do two like that, and then this has to be... you know what? I know there's like a 4x one. So quadruple input hatch? We can make that. We just do that and then we don't have to worry about it. Then we can stack them up as much as we want, huh? I don't know, we'll see. Let's try it here. That was just crap, wasn't it? Quadruple input hatch. Input, that guy. Needs that. I'm sure I don't know how to make the titanium quad pipe. Don't know if we have small titanium flute pipe. No. I don't even know if we have a small pipe extruder yet, but we're gonna have one as soon if we don't. So, in you go. Okay. Do we have a small pipe? We do not. Okay. So these other two were just crafting recipes, so let's do this guy there. This guy there. No. This guy there. We need another extruder, please. Number 10, I think. Let's just watch the circuits here and see how much faster they craft. Oh, that's much better, I think. I'm very happy about that. This will just give us a nice buffer on power to start working on. We need to set up a couple blast furnaces for tungsten steel carbide, and then I guess tungsten as well. Probably should do all three of those. I don't know how much we'll need of all said things, but grab you. I know I have a pattern over here, and we should be almost running out of extruders. We're almost out of patterns over here, so that's good. This is a duplicate. I don't think we have small gear. We don't have small pipe. Wait, which ones do we need for this? Was this small? Okay. So not tiny pipe. We need a small pipe. And another one goes on the line. Right there. Well, that's the wrong thing. We're just going to decorate with titanium casings because pink is pretty. That's how this is going to go now. All right, more wire and another cut there. And we need a dual nope, not a dual one. We just need a regular interface for this. I mean, you just kind of hear things activate in the background as you order stuff. It's just like you order something and everything just like comes to life, and you're like, oh, that's great. I love it. It makes me happy. Doesn't take much anymore. I'm a bit jaded with life, so, you know, little things make me happy. Honestly, Craig Tech packs are just fun. I honestly just have good fun with them. All right, now you can go in here, and then we need to rename you because you'll just say extruder if we don't. This was a small pipe, yes. Okay. Okay. Now can we order the quad hatch? No, not that. This guy. make the things. Okay. Now, put you here, like so. You're kind of in the way there, bud. Let's just do this. Now you're not in the way. Now, question is, is that just going to fill it up if I stick an Ender IO conduit on it? Let's try it and see. I think I need to do something different with it and put like a fluid regulator on it, maybe. Actually, let's just do that. So if we were to put, it doesn't really matter. We don't need like stupid amounts of transfer. HV1 maybe. That's pretty easy. Let's learn how to make the HV fluid regulator. This guy. Not those. Don't have any made ups. We gotta re-encode them manually. HVs. There we go. 1, 2 of those. Code. That was on 1. I believe. I hope so. Alright, let's try it and see. Probably need a fluid filter too. Apparently I've never encoded GregTech fluid filter. Okay. Let's see, which do we have the most of here? Lazurite, we've got a bit. Lapis, we have a bit. And the other one was Sodalite, which you got a bit too, so... Lazurite, I guess? Yeah, probably. I don't think we're going to use that for anything else. We'll use it for the fluid filters. Seems like a good idea to me. Alright, and over here, and in you go. Alright, now we make you a fluid filter. If I can spell it right. It's like, I'd make it for you if you could learn to spell. And then this. Yes, Fluty. Fluty is how it's spelled. I don't care what you're saying. Okay, let's put this other casing on here and form the multi-block for now. But this will be really good if we could do this way. Because I love how fast those make. That means we could just stack these up like to the sky and make a stupidly big thing here. Did you form correctly? Yes, you did. We just need to bong you with all the tools. Let's get our tools out of our bag here. Just the hard hammer. We got hard hammer, soft hammer, crowbar, wrench, screwdriver, wire cutter. Okay, should be all these. Bang. Right, check this dude. Bang. No maintenance. Supply oxygen. Needs fuel. Okay. Now the question is, if I slap you on here and I just give you a fluid conduit to fill you, are you gonna be like cool with that? Or wait, no. I don't even think I need the regulator, honestly. Wait, let's whack that off there. Cover whacker, save me. If we were just to take... No. We need this guy because we only want a certain amount in here. Fluid filter. We want oxygen. Our oxygen bucket. Control, shift control. Let's put a couple buckets of oxygen. A couple buckets of the cetane boosted diesel. And then we need a couple buckets of the... Oh, it says it take lubricant. How much does this thing hold? 16 of each? Okay, so that's fine. So, yeah, 4 of each should work. Import, keep exact. Now, I doubt you'll import that off of a fluid conduit, but we could try. I think what we'll do is just put a fluid interface there, and it'll suck it out of that. Is going to be the correct way to do this. Waiting on ME components. We'll make it a tiny one so it looks cute. Alright, and same thing. Configure you for lubricant, oxygen, just this one, and cetane. Boosted diesel. Plug you in like so. And are you happy? Oh, you seem to be very happy. Okay. So you do not allow more fluids in, and apparently I screwed up the regulator somehow. Because it's a habit on wait. Hold on. I can't get to it. Annoying thing about this interface being this way. Can't get to it. Okay, pop you off for a second. Keep exact should be only keeping 4 in there. Apply exact would be in the portion specified. Keep exact should be keeping only 4 in there. Weird. Okay, now we know that it seems like that's what that does. Let's try this a different way here. We just whack you off for a second, and we get rid of this for a second, and we just give it a fluid conduit. Will it accept that? This is the experimentation stage, folks. If we were just to say fluid, and then filter you out for various fluids. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you are. I know I had one somewhere. If we just told you can only insert the cetane, oxygen, and lubricant, not lubricant. We don't use terms like that around here, and we're going to insert on red. Then we're going to just kind of like, so it won't fill any of these other hatches, it looks like. It's only going to fill the 3. So that does work without any kind of other nonsense. Nice. Okay. We don't even need these here. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. That saves us a fluid interface. That's kind of nice. We probably should give it a whack, though, or we're going to get tired of listening to it. So, there you go. Have a whack. And just to double check, let's go ahead and grab a drum here for a second. We just slurp out that. Oh, you've got water in you. That's why we won't take it. Okay. Let's just take out like the cetane. You fill it up and you don't put anything else in there. Nice. Okay. Put that back. Nice, nice, nice. Now we got 2 running. Full speed ahead on the power. Alright, this we need to figure out how we want to do this. We need a 4 amp converter on each one, right? Because they produce 4 amps of EV. So let's get that doing. And then this battery buffer is going to have to do something. I don't know what. Let's, I think we'll clean this up a little bit. We'll move this over maybe here. Might look a little better. Or we could just run along the side, I guess is fine. We can just run this wire here. And we're going to break some things when we do this. So let's grab this guy here. And we'll do outputs, I think, on this side. Yeah. So if we take you and put you over here instead, well, whatever that one is. Don't worry, I don't even know what I did there. And the converter alongside here, like so. Your output needs to be, no, you need to be hammered first, not with that hammer, with this hammer. So you're converting the right way. Output goes that way. Input comes in here, like so. And now we have basically 8 amps coming through this line. I don't think it'll support that much because it's only 32,768. Let's see. Yeah, this will only transport 4 amps, but I think for the time being, if we just put this here, and we'll worry about better conduit later. And I think we'll just leave this right now for that 4-volt battery buffer, running all this nonsense down here. If we want to pull power, we just pull up this conduit for now. So yay, power double. We're not running both of these continually like this one. See, it's just barely trickling along. So that's nice. I like that idea. Just kind of trickling along, but we've got lots of power now to work with. Okay. So that's that. LCR, I guess, is our next thing. Let's actually just make one here. And then I'll figure out how they work later. From what I understand, basically the chemical, the overclocks on them are free, I think is what it is. There's a few things in there we don't know how to make. That's okay, though. We'll learn them as we go. So Mr. LCR needs to go in the needs circuits, a variety of thing. All right, let's add you over here. Get rid of all this. Get rid of all this shit that we don't need to worry about. And we can work on this. Excuse me. So it's showing HVs on the items and fluids. I guess. I know you can put them in multi-mode. How many of these do you need? 10? So if you do like the whole top, the rest of it you can basically use for anything else. Okay. Except for this one. Well, we're definitely not putting this guy in there. So... we can make one of those for it, because we're definitely not putting a Cooper-nickel coil in when we can make tungsten steel. What else do you need? One of these. Okay. So one of those guys. Which needs PTFE fluid pipe. Let's do ingots. Sheets are gonna be... I don't remember where we do sheets. Hold on. Okay, so we do have a plate extruder, which I believe is what that was. This guy is a plate extruder. Perfect, okay. Get rid of that. Alright, so you need to go in the pipe. Normal pipe here. And the plate extruder is here. Maybe I should call that the sheet extruder, because all it's doing is making sheets, but oh well. And then this is a assembly recipe. And then we need the frame box for it. This, which is going to need 4 rods on 4. So we'll have to do rods as well. PTFE rods are going to be lathed like that. The ingot itself, we have one of these guys set up. Oops. Get rid of that and then do it. Alright. So we have ingots, which was solidifier ingot is that guy. You are on 4. So you go in on 4 for the box. And you are in a lathe, which we'll just turn around and do. It's easier to find. Okay. So we try the frame box. Can we make that? Not the frame box, the pipe casing. Do we know the things? Yes, we do. Okay. Now, how much PTFE do I have stored up? I don't remember. I think I cut it off at 200 buckets, so yeah, that should be more than enough to make this stuff. Where is that thing anyways? Here's the tractor. I don't even remember where that... Oh, there it is. This one? No, that's sheet. That's plates. Maybe I should do the plates in the solidifier or something. I don't know. Anyways, casings are done. Cool. Else for the LCR, we need 18 inert PVC machine casings, which is on 6 with PTFE, huh? Okay. So those are these guys, which is this, without that. And that's on 6. You go in there, okay. And it says we need 18 of them. Okay. And we've used enough to kick off the chemical reactors behind us, so that's a thing. We're going to want an EV energy hatch. We'll do this. Hey, why not? I mean, I made one. We might as well use it, right? We just shove 4 amps into it and call it good. It'll work fast. It'll probably also suck all our power dry, but we'll worry about that later. I made that on accident when I was trying to make the dynamo hatch, so it's like, might as well use them now. Okay, so that's the hatch. We need an output, input hatches, input buses, all these good things. Okay, let's just start with the basics of a... You know what, though? We're looking at large chemical reactor, right? What do your recipes look like? 6, 8 total things we can put in there. So we have 5 fluids and 3 item. 3 item and 4 fluid out. Why wouldn't we do this guy, right? For the fluids. And then we'll do a quadruple input. And maybe 1 extra. Is there... I mean, there's a non-opal input in here, isn't there? Input hatch. There is. There's this guy. But he takes titanium. Or tungsten steel. He takes tungsten pipe and a tungsten hole. So this one's probably much more worth. So we could just do that and then a regular, like, LV one or whatever for 16. Is there anything that takes... Like, just looking through real quick here. 4, 8, I think I saw there. There's a 12. Just looking to see if I see anything that's more than that. I think we're okay. There's 9 buckets. 18 buckets there. Now, you wouldn't be able to do this, whatever that is. So there's one we're basically locking ourselves out of. There's another one to make biodiesel that I don't care about. 54 buckets of methanol and canola. Oh, this is just biodiesel that, yeah, nobody cares about you. Biodiesel. More biodiesel that I don't want. A lot of big amounts in the biodiesel. So if we were going to do that, we'd have to upgrade a hatch or whatever. But I think the non-upple one will work fine. Or the quad one. So let's make a quad input and a quad output. We already did the input for the turbine. So where's the quad output? This guy. We'll keep you in here. Yeah. Oh, we got tons of room. Okay. Like, are we running out of crafting room yet? Okay, so inputs. We're going to do a quadruple input. Oh, you can't use the titanium steel one? Oh, I got ruined my life. I thought it said on the block, on the, oh, hold on. Didn't it say something? I thought it said something about the LCR on the, way back here on the coil blocks. Where are you? On these. Oh, wasn't that one. Where was the upgraded coils? That mid? Here. Okay. I guess I'm just smoking crack. I think I was thinking of the Pyrolus oven. Okay. So you do need the Cooper nickel. Okay. Well, Sunny Beaches. I'm gonna tell her to make one of them then. Yeah, I figured it could do the regular ones as well. I was just trying to look and see if there's anything that required stupid amounts of fluid that I was gonna regret immediately. And as far as immediate regret, I think I'm okay. Later regret, well, you know. There it is. Put you next to that one. It's getting time to make a new assembling machine, I think. Alright. What? Does it require tin alloy? Really? Wow. Okay. In that case, I'm pretty sure I have some in here, though. Yeah, that's... I don't think I'm gonna make 216 anytime soon, so we're just gonna say... You know what tin alloy is made out of? An ingot of tin alloy. This here is made this way because I'm not stocking tin alloy at this point. So there you go. Ingot. Fluid. Make the thing. There it is. Okay. Now we make a Cooper nickel coil block. Alright, so we got an input hatch, an energy hatch, a coil block, these guys. And this we still have to tell it how to make a couple things here. Yeah, okay. We'll worry about that in a second. And we wanted an output. One of those. And if we need bigger outputs, we'll do that at a later date, I guess. These things are cool, though. I like these. They only fill up one chamber when you stuff them full of stuff. And I'm liking that idea. Keep finding new things, and it's just like, yay! This makes shit way easier. Okay. So for the actual chemical reactor, we needed stainless rotors, right? Apparently it didn't know how to do this, so that's going to be that one. We're going all in on extruders on this one. Yes. Okay. What else does it need to make it? Was large PTFE pipe. Okay. So large PTFE pipe is made this way. There you go. Just like, is there a multi-block extruder eventually, or is it just PAs? When you get to that, I'll probably need a couple PAs for all these extruder things I'm setting up. Okay, now if we do this, it's gonna tell me I don't know how to do it. Nope, it's gonna say you're good. We're doing this now. Now what I want the LCR to do, I think... we do this yet? Is this a thing yet? Yes. At that point, yes, so far. Alright, so I will need a bigger block for that, but... what else we got here? So we need to hydrocrack our fuel now, huh? Instead of steam crack it. Okay. So I need to hydrocrack fuel to make the gasoline. Toluene I've got buttloads of. The Epstone refinery gas and methanol. Well, I can make that easy. Pretty sure I got acetone somewhere. And then you mix that with toluene to get the regular gasoline. And then you mix that with octane. So this and this is the two we don't really know about. Nitrous, okay. Anyways, let's pull this up. Congrats, you just locked a new cape. Oh, man. Okay. Well, doesn't the alloy smelter have the thingy-majigger here? The whatever was this thing down here? The alloy blast smelter, isn't that kind of a... most normal alloys if you want in particular? Or is that just... oh, okay, so that's like once you're blast smelting, but it doesn't mix them. Okay. That's cool. Gonna be probably next step down the road, huh? Alright. Well, let's see what our process of an LCR is gonna look like here. Maybe we ought to do it over here. This is the petrochem section, right? So I could borrow you. And if you could get rid of all this for me, that'd be great. There we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of all this shit too while we're at it. Nobody wants to be worrying about cutting down trees. All that, all this, and this, and this, and this. Alright, there we go. Now we got a little more working room. Put it away, because it lags the hell out of everything. And building gadget. Not using a rubber tree sapling. Nope. We are going to tell the building gadget. Use cobblestone. It's the best thing ever. Use cobblestone. Oops. Use cobblestone. Thank you. Surface. And we're going to bind you to that. Alright. Surface. Range. About 15. Fuzzy. Don't place on top. Is that what I'm thinking of? No, that's going to build way down there. That's not what we want. We do place on top. That's not what I want. I want to go that way. Building gadget, you fail me. There we go. See, and all those people that doubted I ever did base building. Oh, okay. Well, there is PAs though, right? So can you just do the alloy smelter and the PA type thing? All right, you go away. You're bothering me. And there doesn't what? No, no, no. This guy. I mean, you can just do alloy smelting in these, right? Or even better, these. Apparently. Didn't even know that was a thing. Alright. Well, I think that's probably the best use of the start of our LCRs is to make fuel, right? It's even what the quest book says, right? Like over here. Oh, apparently it doesn't think we have one. We forgot to grab the pipe casing out of here. There. Give him a quest. So you get 100% efficient. What does that mean? Does that mean that you don't, it's not 4xing the energy? I bet. I bet that does. It's gotta be insane. Okay, yeah, we could combine all these into single steps, but I want to do gas. What I'm thinking. So, gasoline. Now the question is, and it's naphtha. Okay, so we have plenty. So this thing's been cracking away at the other two. The question is, I probably should stop this from eating all the refinery gas now, right? If we're going to be using it to make gasoline. Let's see, what does the fluids look like here? Like if we look at refinery gas, we have 20 buckets of it because we're cracking it all. Naphtha, we have quite a bit more. Light and heavy fuel, we're starting to back up on now. Yeah, okay. But if we're not making cetane, because cetane doesn't do anything but use for fuel in this run, right? So, yeah. Okay. It makes dragon's breath, which we need to make zirconium out of manilium, or make a bow, or halitosis. Okay, that's not. Okay. So it does do 4 times the power for 4 times the speed. Nice. Okay. That's great then. Basically, only thing that makes sense to overclock it instead of building 2 if you didn't want to build 2. I guess would be the answer there. Alright, well. So let's just, I guess, look at gasoline to start, right? Raw gas is going to be what this one is doing anyways. So naphtha, acetone, refinery gas. Oh, we need way more naphtha than refinery gas anyways. Okay. Let's go ahead and adjust this a bit then. We are going to grab a fluid level emitter, because I'd like to make all these byproducts, right, still from cracking it. What was the difference again? I don't remember. Like if you were to instead of doing this, you hydrocrack. Okay, that's that. And if you do like severely hydrocrack, you get butane, no butadiene, none of that stuff. Am I thinking right here? Steam cracking gets you the toluene, butadiene. Okay, let's just do this. You get this, 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 this. And if we do this, we only get 6 of these things. So you get light fuel, naphtha, butane. So you know that's a new one then. Methane I don't care about. Ethane is not worried about either. And propane. So you lose out on ethylene, propene, benzene, butene, butadiene, and toluene. Yep, because you get all these things here. Okay. What's the best way to do that? Like, if you stop it on any one of these, then if you're using the other ones, it's not going to help. Hold on, I've got the cracking chart here. Maybe I should look at this and see what I need to do. Okay, this is just looking for diesel and things, so that's not going to be helpful at all then. Never mind. Yeah, we'll definitely have to split up the cracking. For the moment, I'm pretty sure that we've got just freaking extreme buttloads of some of these, though. Yeah. Okay. We do have a pretty fair backlog on all those. Can we use them propane for anything? We get it from that. I was wondering if it's going somewhere and I don't realize it. No. No, because I'm not doing that either. Okay. Might be, yeah, I think you might be right. I wonder if it's best just to leave this alone. We'll stop mixing cetane eventually. What else are you used for, my friend? Absolutely nothing. So once I get the gas set up, we just get rid of the diesel production entirely, huh? Let's go ahead and go. Just do that. And you're making diesel till we have about 100 buckets. We'll just drop that down and we'll go over here and go to our cetane, which is here. And we'll drop that down to like 100 buckets too. There we go. Okay. And then it'll just take and once we're down to over, what's this? It's gonna above or equal, is that what I want here? Yeah. Because this goes on active, okay. Yeah, so that'll do light, heavy fuel and everything as fast as it's could crack it that way. One of you needs a beating. Let's find out who it is. Okay. We found who all needed the beatings. The beatings will continue till you shut up. So probably make another oil rig and then do that all for high octane. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? I got enough to set, I guess, this first one up and we'll think about it. So we're going to have an oil doing into like 3 or 4 of those. Or 2 or 3 of them. Here, maybe. Well, let's go ahead and see here. Do I have those encoded? Yeah, okay. Let's just start with like 4. Oh, I don't know how to make transistors. What is up with this world? Uh-huh. Nothing too ridiculous there. Okay. Let's see here. Did we make some more expansion cards here? Not yet. Okay. Just make me a few of those. Oh, I need more transistors for that. Okay, how about 2? How about just a couple then? And we'll just shove this in any assembler that's available at this point. Number 6, you look like you get the win right now. 2 are gonna go over here into these guys somewhere. Let's see which one's in the need of them. This one needs a couple. There you go. Okay. With that knowing how to be made, let's try this again. It probably doesn't know gallium foil, 2x silver cable. Okay. And we don't look too bad on gallium. So that is in the bender on one. That, it's this. Remove that. This is the bender. This, get rid of that. Put those 2 in there. And then an actual gallium ingot is just you smelt some dust, right? Yeah. Funny thing is I don't have a smelter yet. Oh. Well, I have a really shitty diamond furnace setup that I suppose I could put patterns into. Maybe, I suppose I could convert this to a smelting setup real quick here. We just take you and we move you over one. How about right back here will work. Like so. Put you here. We grab a box of some sort. We don't have on us. Like this guy. Put that there. And then we tell you that you need to go that way. Smeltery. I haven't ran anything that they need to like smelt in mass quantities though, so it's like you know, seemed like I'd make a multi-smelter way earlier in the regular Nomifactory, so okay, and that should work, and then it enters back in on this side anyways already, or this one pulls fuel or something. I don't remember. I think it's both. Yeah, it just pulls charcoal. So let's do that since we're talking about one pattern for gallium. Gallium ingot is just smelt that up. Okay. Now do the thing. 2x silver, that's right. Do we even know how to make like any kind of silver? Okay, we know how to make that. Do we know how to make this? We don't know how to make this guy. So this guy needs to be this one in this stuff. And then this guy is just this. We know how to make that even? No. Okay, cool. My inventory is a freaking mess. Interfaces that are empty. Oh, wrong one. This one. And then a assembly machine. Let's keep the wires together. Looks prettier that way. I can find it again. Where did it go? There it is. Like, wait, didn't I just make this thing? Where'd it go? Okay, now if we tried to make some distillation towers. Nope. Well, we need at least probably like 2 for the just for the initial transfer of fluid to make oil, right? And I guess at this point, if we're going to do this way, I should make a subnet for just the fuel, right? So if I was going to do a separate drilling rig and everything, I should probably make a new drive and do a subnet, right? Just for all the stuff we're going to make for the high octane gas. Keep it all nice and separate. I'm having fun just messing with this stuff. I mean, okay. So epoxy is... I mean, yeah, it's for all our circuit boards, but fine. We've got regular good old circuits. I just kind of want to get the fuel situation done. Because then I can build this tower of power like, you know, that high or so. And replace them with these, right? It would be the best way to do it. Actually, how hard are these to make? Okay, you do need to get into LUVs, so epoxy would be before this then, right? Because it's that one. Yeah, because you need these guys, which are an epoxy board, right? Yeah, okay. Well, you know. We'll get to epoxy eventually. I'm just kind of dinking around for right now because I got maybe like 10 more minutes, so I got to go anyways, so just trying to figure out how exactly I want to do this. So if we had one, were we making 2 of them? Yeah, okay. Just waiting on some circuits. Here, let's go set this bad boy down here, at least, right? So we can say that the LCR exists. So it's gonna live over here somewhere, right? That's the distillation tower. Where is your block? What does it look like even? Second one up, okay. Of course, need one of those. You go there. You go there. Show me the thing. We don't have any of those things, so we're just gonna plunk down these. The thing goes in the middle, and the coil goes on the back. Okay. We'll build hatches on it here in a minute. What do you mean invalid structure? I don't know what you're talking about. Let's do... we'll say input goes in here, output comes out over here. This is mostly cleaning of my inventory if you didn't notice. That goes there. That can go back there. Oh, so it can even go on the top? Okay. Doesn't really matter for what we're going to use it here, but good to know. Then we're just missing a couple hatches here for item input and output. I can't believe I don't have an input bus or output bus crafted yet. Input bus. It said an HV one, so let's try that. Yeah, we don't have any of those, do we? No. Can't do this either. This is what's saddening about this terminal. You can't do that. You can't middle click on things to craft them in it. From JEI, it's only at the actual terminals that it'll let you do that, I guess. So like on this, if you did this, you can middle click on this and be like, yeah, I need you to make 2 of them. Oh well. The sacrifices you make, right? One output, one input bus, or that was an input. We need an output bus. Output bus. All right, I know I made one. Stop that. Input, output, yay. And then we just need these 2 other things that we took out from over there. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I see. Oh, because they light up, huh? That makes sense. What I was kind of thinking is just the same setup as we have like on that side, but we'll just kind of reverse it here. So we had a couple of distillation towers here, just processing the oil. And then from that, we're going to make the gasoline with some methanol and acetone. Okay. We do have 1,000 buckets of acetone, so we're making it somewhere. I don't know where, but it's being made. So that's good. So basically, we just need to use it to produce the naphtha and the refinery gas. That makes our gasoline. The gasoline we just mix with a bit of toluene to get regular gasoline. Then we gotta do all this stuff. Alright, I think that's probably going to be our next episode, though. Yeah. So that should be good. Wonder if is it worth making this here. So that's only 0.5 seconds. That's pretty damn fast for that. Does it require... That's 2.5. So we need 20. So that'd be fine. This is the longest one. So this is the one we're going to worry about overclocking anyways. As far as... making it. Oh. Where did we make the acetone? What was it for? We definitely didn't make it that way. I know we didn't do that. How did we do acetone? I honestly don't remember how I was making it. Oh, is it distillation? No. Is it? No, we weren't doing any of those. I can't remember fluid heating that. Hold on. That's ethanol. Where the hell are we making acetone? That's nitric acid. I'm honestly confused about this one. I don't remember ever fluid heating anything. We're gonna see, and then we're gonna look for the actual tank here. Maybe I'm looking wrong at something here. Yeah, we're making acetone. I was looking at the wrong thing. That's why. I'm not making any acetone anywhere. This stuff here, I'm like, I know I didn't do this anywhere. Because I didn't do the old calcium acetate fun bullshit to do it. I mean, now we can do it this way, though. Yeah, so we're definitely not making that yet. So that's another thing we're going to have to do. Which is probably easiest from this. I'm pretty sure I have ass loads of calcium from things. Yeah. 3,000 calcium from something. I don't remember what we're making calcium from either. Not electrolyzing things. Not that. It was from calcite. Calcium chloride. Don't remember where we were getting the calcium, but I know we were getting a bunch of it from like ore processing or something. I don't know. Anyways, I think that'll be maybe, don't know about tomorrow, maybe next day, maybe Friday. I think I'll work on, we'll try and get the whole hog line done on Friday night, I think. But for now, I think I'm going to call it a night. Got a little bit of progress. Made another turbine so we can not run out of power for the time being. Added a few more machines. Got the good old wireless crafting terminal. Upgraded the circuit assembler. So yeah. Thank everybody for watching. And we'll see y'all next time. Have a good night.